Hello everyone, welcome to this experiment number 10 in the course Programming with MATLAB. Okay, so in this experiment we will study about MATLAB graphics, that is we know how to make graphical user interface in MATLAB. So the objective of this experiment is to study MATLAB graphics using graphical user interface. Okay. So here again the apparatus shall be the same, that is a computer and a MATLAB software, and the computer is having a 4 GB of RAM. Okay, so little bit theory. A graphical user interface. What actually is graphical user interface is it's a visual interface to a program. Okay, so a good GUI can make application more comfortable. Okay, because we can visualize. Okay, we can use some buttons or something like that. Okay, so that we can easily see what is actually happening. Okay, and a good GUI can make application more comfortable to use by providing them a consistent appearance and with intuitive controls such as push buttons, edit boxes, list boxes, sliders, and menus. We shall see after we make one of them. Okay, we will make a simple fundamental. Okay, just multiplying the two numbers using graphical user interface. Okay, so you have an option like you can enter one number, enter the second number. Okay, and when you push the button of multiply, it will multiply these two numbers. Okay, like in a calculator, you have a calculator, you push buttons, two buttons and three buttons. Okay, and you multiply. So here also we can do this in the software of MATLAB. So each element on a MATLAB GUI, push buttons, keyboards, edit boxes, is a graphical component. The components of GUI must be organized within a container, which is a window or a computer screen. Finally, there must be some way to act if a user click or mouse on a typed information on a keyboard. A mouse clicks on a key press is an event, and the MATLAB program must respond to each event program. Okay, is to MATLAB program must respond to each event if the program is to perform some function. So we can set some callbacks. Okay, and whenever we push the button, the MATLAB is supposed to give some output what we have asked the program to perform its function. Okay, so the procedure would be to open the MATLAB exe file in your laptop or PC, then open a new file, new GUI file, edit, and then add various edit menus, push buttons, etc. according to your application. Okay, then make changes in the .m file, that is by providing callback buttons or handlers, etc. Okay, so let's carry out the experiment. Let's first open the matlab.exe. Okay, then go to new. You can see over here app. You open the guide. Okay, so there is a black GUI. Okay, let's just change the location. Select the location where you want to save your program. Let us name this GUI as product.py. Okay. Okay. So now press OK. So an M file and a GUI file .py file will be opening over here. Okay. You can expand this if you want. Okay. So now what we will do? We'll add some edit inputs which we can change. Okay. So let's add two edit inputs. Alright. You can change the size of it. Okay. So let's suppose we want to, what we will do here is we will multiply two numbers. Okay, so we can have the first one as number 1, the second one as number 2, and then we'll use some push button like product or multiply, and then we will multiply two numbers. So when we click on this, okay, you can see we can edit this edit button. Like if you want to change the background color, you can change it from here. Okay, press OK. Now you're seeing background color is changing. Okay, so let's give some name. Let's say we keep the background as white only. Let's give the name. Okay, so instead of the name edit text, go to string and change the name to say number 1. Okay, so just change to number 1. Similarly, you can go to edit text and change to number 2. Okay, now we'll add a button, a push button. Okay, okay, let's name this push button as multiply. Okay, go to string, type multiply. Now suppose again we need to have one output window. We need to display the output. So use the static text for that. Drag it over here. You can type the static text. Yes. Let's say output. See, I have used simple one. You can change the foreground color, background color in the way you want to make your application. Okay. So again, we need to change something like we'll say the tag. Okay, tag is edit one. It is written. So we'll change it to n1 or n2. These tag will actually help us to access the whole of this thing. Everything is there. So we can use any get function or callback function to access all the elements in the number 1 edit text. Okay, so just we'll name it as n1 tag, and this number 2 will name this as tag n2. Okay, this multiply button will name this tag as button. Okay, this output will name this tag as product. Okay, now save it. Okay, now go to the go beneath this button, function button callback. Okay, so everything is created. See, you can see for n1 also callback is there, n2 also callback is there. Okay, you need not worry about create function. Okay, we don't have to edit that. So you have function n2 callback and function n1 callback, push button callback. Okay, so in this, let's make a function first. Okay, which will multiply two numbers. Okay, so let's say function product. Okay, will equal to multiply x comma y. Product is equal to x into y. This is our function. Okay, now we need to get handles. Okay, we need to ask the computer to like, ask what is the number. So we will use get handles. Okay, you use function callback. Okay, so since it is a string, okay, so we need to convert, because we are multiplying two numbers, so we should have number. Okay, so for converting into number we use we need to convert from string to double. So we use the command str to double. Okay, and then the get command, get. So let's have handles of n1, handles dot n1. Now since it's a string, type it as string. Okay, so this is okay. Similarly, you can have y is equal to str to double get handles dot n2. Right, str and the string. Okay, so now let's call the function product is equal to multiply x comma. Okay, now let's set handles for product also, because we need to find the product. Okay, so we'll set the handles for product. Handles dot product string product. Semicolon over here. Okay, let's try to save it and run the program. Let's see whether we have done it correctly or not. Okay, now let's run this and see. So we have a number 1, let's say 34 4. Push button multiply. So we are getting an error. There is a mistake. See what our error is. Okay, so we are getting the two numbers. So let's say we're getting 35, 355, and we'll push the button. We're getting 710. So type in any number, you will be able to multiply them. Okay, so here we have developed our GUI. Okay, so the result is MATLAB graphics is studied and understood. Okay, precautions we need to take is try not to touch the power button or restart the CPU. keep on saving the program file so that it can be used further. So here we have seen how we can make an application, or how we can interact with the computer using push button, edit text, etc. Okay, so it is very easy. Okay, so you can enter the two numbers and just push button of just use the push button of multiply, and then that will multiply the two numbers. Okay, thank you.